Metaphor ReFantazio, an in-depth review of Atlas's bold JRPG evolution introduction. A new fantasy from Atlas, known for groundbreaking JRPGs such as the Persona series, steps into uncharted waters with Metaphor ReFantazio. This ambitious project transforms the developer's signature urban settings and contemporary themes into a medieval fantasy world teeming with intrigue, mystery, and adventure. Metaphor seeks to reimagine the familiar, crafting a game where dynamic storytelling, rich gameplay mechanics, and breathtaking art merge into a singular, unforgettable experience. In this review, we'll delve deep into the core aspects of Metaphor ReFantazio, examining its narrative depth, gameplay mechanics, artistic choices, and technical performance across platforms. Narrative, a kingdom's struggle and personal transformation. At the heart of Metaphor ReFantazio is a gripping tale of redemption and self-discovery. The story follows a young prince cursed by his kingdom's political turmoil and the looming threat of an ancient, unrelenting force. Partnered with Gallica, a mischievous and intelligent fairy, the protagonist embarks on a journey to confront both external enemies and internal demons. The world of Uchronia is a sprawling tapestry of kingdoms, each with distinct cultural identities. Themes of betrayal, sacrifice, and hope permeate the narrative, evoking emotional depth, while leaving room for personal interpretation. This complex world-building is comparable to the philosophical undertones of Persona, but layered with the medieval mystique of Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy. The game's branching dialogue and moral choices allow players to shape relationships and influence the trajectory of the story. This ensures high replayability, as each decision alters alliances and outcomes in profound ways. Gameplay mechanics. A blend of tradition and innovation, Atlas incorporates many hallmarks of its prior successes, while introducing fresh mechanics tailored to the fantasy genre. Archetype system. The archetype mechanic stands out as a novel feature. Characters unlock unique abilities and buffs tied to their archetypes, metaphysical representations of their inner potential. This system encourages players to experiment with party compositions and skill combinations, ensuring that battles remain dynamic and engaging. Combat system. The turn-based combat will feel familiar to Persona fans, relying heavily on exploiting enemy weaknesses via the press turn system. However, the introduction of elemental affinities, field effects, and summoned allies brings new layers of complexity. Tactical positioning and resource management are key to mastering this intricate system. Exploration and dungeons. Uchronia's overworld brims with secrets ranging from hidden ruins to enigmatic NPCs offering side quests. Dungeons are sprawling, multi-layered environments filled with puzzles, traps, and challenging foes. Unlike the procedurally generated maps of Persona 5, these handcrafted dungeons emphasize thematic cohesion and environmental storytelling. Social elements. While social bonds akin Persona's confidants are present, they take a backseat to the exploration-heavy gameplay. The interactions remain meaningful, offering insight into characters' backstories while providing gameplay benefits such as stat boosts or unique items. Visuals and artistic direction. Visually, Metaphor ReFantazio is a feast for the eyes. The world design draws inspiration from Gothic architecture, with soaring spires and intricate detailing, giving each city a distinct identity. Villages like Bridal Haven and Virga Island are especially striking, showcasing vibrant palettes that contrast with darker, foreboding dungeons. Character designs by Shigenori Soejima are as expressive as ever, blending whimsical fantasy aesthetics with realism. This balance extends to enemy designs, which range from monstrous aberrations to humanoid knights imbued with magic. However, some textures and lighting effects fall short, particularly in high-traffic areas like cities, where performance struggles slightly. These imperfections, while noticeable, do not detract significantly from the immersive visual experience. Audio. The power of music. The soundtrack is a masterclass in mood setting. Composed by Atlas veterans such as Shoji Meguro, the music blends orchestral grandeur with haunting melodies. Each track enhances its corresponding scene, whether it's a serene village theme or an intense boss battle anthem. Voice acting is top-notch, featuring both Japanese and English options. The performances breathe life into the game's diverse cast, from the enigmatic Gallica to the stoic prince. Performance and technical aspects, while visually stunning, Metaphor demands a robust system to run smoothly. PC performance. On PCs, the game supports high-resolution textures and customizable settings. However, optimization issues lead to occasional frame drops, especially in dense areas like cities. Setting the frame rate to 30 FPS ensures smoother gameplay for most setups. Steam Deck performance. On Steam Deck, Metaphor is highly playable, but not without compromises. Users can achieve consistent performance by reducing rendering scale to 75% and locking the game to 30 FPS. These adjustments minimize drops in heavily populated areas while maintaining a visually appealing experience. Accessibility features. The game includes accessibility options such as adjustable subtitles, rebindable controls, and scalable difficulty settings. However, the lack of HDR and widescreen support detracts slightly from its technical offerings. Strengths and weaknesses. Deep, emotionally charged storytelling. Innovative combat mechanics that expand upon Atlus's established systems. Rich world building with engaging side quests and lore. Breathtaking art direction and a memorable soundtrack. Weaknesses. Performance issues in larger cities and high traffic areas. Limited innovation in social mechanics compared to previous Atlus titles. Some environments feel visually repetitive or lack detail. Metaphor. ReFantazio cements Atlus's reputation as a master of JRPGs. While not without its flaws, the game excels in delivering an epic fantasy experience that is as thoughtful as it is thrilling. For fans of Persona or newcomers to Atlus's oeuvre, Metaphor offers a captivating journey through a world where dreams and reality intertwine. Whether you're exploring the halls of an ancient castle, forming bonds with your companions, or facing off against towering foes, Metaphor. ReFantazio is a game that demands your attention and your heart.